What is up, YouTube watchers? Well, I got the truck done, and I watched a lot of videos on the rear C-notch, putting a plate on the backside. I watched about a dozen videos, professional and unprofessional, and the consensus was half and half did a plate on the back. Some people say these trucks are strong enough, you don't have to do. So I didn't do one. I didn't do a plate on the back. The back was left open, and I just sprayed some rust preventative primer back there. So the front, I got welded back up. Got a bottle of gas, welded back up. I didn't want to show that because it's you know, I don't care to show all that shit. It's stuff that I myself, I know a lot of people skip a lot of my videos, but I can't complain because I do the same thing when I watch big name YouTubers. I will skip half the video just for what I call filler bullshit, just unnecessary. I've already seen it before, I don't need to see it again. And it's not to be mean or negative, it's just I've seen it. I'd rather get into the meat and potatoes of the video. So, my videos don't have meat and potatoes, so you can skip the whole damn video. I don't care. I'm just putting this out here for me, not to appease anybody else. This is just, whatever. So I got it done, and I gotta say the bed looks pretty straight. I mean, even on the other side, it's both sides are pretty straight. The one thing that I noticed, which it may have been like that before, that side of the bed by the cab sits down a little bit lower, which I'm not going to do anything about that anyway because this cab needs new cab mounts. I mean, I had to add a washer under the cab mounts to bring it up to where it would bolt into the front, the core support. So I'm not going to mess with that very much. I mean, it sits pretty even. And besides that long bed frame over there, it has a factory shim on the passenger side of, the first bed mount. So, hey, maybe this needs that. Maybe there was one on this frame and it just fell off because I did buy this frame off Marketplace, just a bare frame. So maybe it fell off, who knows? But I may add just a little bitty tiny shim on that side, or I may just say, fuck it, who cares? It don't have to be perfect. It just has to work. The next thing I'm going to do this truck and lift it up, I'm going to pull the trans pan off because it seeps, that rubber seal. You don't need to use rubber seals. I know this, but I couldn't find any other cork seals or anything for a transmission pan. So I'm just going to use a black gasket maker and just smooth it on there and, not overdo it, but just put a layer of gasket maker on there to make sure it don't leak. Because it'll be me having to take the pan back off if I ever do. So I'll fight with it, but that way that won't leak. And I got the new output shaft seal that has a little rubber sleeve that comes out. I need to put that on. And really the only thing I need to do that's left for the drivetrain is lengthen the drive shaft. I want to lengthen it probably 1/2 inch or more, just so it has penetration into the transmission. It sticks out a little too far. And I've watched YouTube videos on that, and about 90% of the videos I watched shows that it does stick out too far. So, I'm doing my research. I'm not perfect. I don't know everything, but I have what a lot of people lack: common sense. And I can see a lot of things that go unnoticed. So I mean, this truck is pretty straight. If you just look past all the multicolored body panels, it's pretty damn straight, other than the bed. But, a bed is a bed. And right now, beds are stupid priced. So this bed will do just fine on this truck. I'm not going to pay $400, $500, $600, $700 for a goddamn bed. That's stupid. So I don't even know how much I got in this truck. I've basically lost, I basically just abandoned the hope of building one for cheaper than buying a single cab truck. Like, if you go on Facebook Marketplace right now, how much can you get a single cab short bed, half-ton, two-wheel drive truck for that has a LQ9 4L65 swap? I don't know. I would think $6,000 would be my fair price, $5,000 to $6,000, but we all know people don't ask way more than that for these trucks. I mean, I personally feel like this truck isn't worth that much to me. $3,000 for this truck, if that. I mean, I got a clean title, but to me, the truck isn't worth that. Now, would I sell it for that much? Fuck no. I'm never going to sell this truck. If I sell it, I'm going to ask 10 grand for it just to be an asshole. But even though it's not worth that much, but you know, I've looked on Marketplace last night. 8, 9, 10 is about what I see 6 liter swapped single cab trucks go for, which in my personal experience, that's too much. Because this motor right here, it's LQ9, it runs good, has relatively low miles, 166,000. I resealed it. It don't leak really anywhere except the oil pan gasket, which I need to get on that. But it's got power, but I wouldn't call it fast. I'm not going to sit here and claim this is a fast truck. Now, it's quick. It's quick. It's fun. It'll get out of the way semi. You know, as far as automobiles in 2023, it'll keep up with them. It's not, you know, there's Kias and Hyundais that are faster than this truck. You know, and nowadays everybody's build on YouTube is a 1,000 horsepower twin turbo or supercharged truck. So this is probably I would almost consider this being the roughest single cab on YouTube. I don't know. There may be, I know there's more. There's channels like Zip Ties and Buy Supplies and his buddy. I can't remember the name of that channel, but it's just as good. Complete Toilet Garage. They had a single cab 6-cylinder truck that was rough, but a single cab 6.0 truck. You know, this may be the roughest. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't get into pissing matches with people. It's my truck. I'm not here to impress anybody with it. I just wanted to build it. I wanted to have fun with it. Will it work? Will it break down? I don't know. I don't care. But anyway, this is probably the last video I'll make on this truck for this year, because it's kind of just sitting here, and really the only things it needs left is tires, alignment, drive shaft, little odds and ends. Interior, which I'm not concerned about interior. It's got a driver's seat in it. You know, I'll get around to that one day, getting all the wiring to work. The third brake light works, so that's good enough. Put some tint on this back window, probably 20%. I don't want to black it out, but, you know, just match the side windows, which they look like maybe 35s on the side or 20 maybe, so 20 on the back. I don't really want to go with 5 on the back. But anyway, that's not getting it running. That's not necessary right now. I need to pull the front bumper off and put the fog lights on. And the back of the front bumper is rusty. It's not bad, but it's a little more than surface rust. It hangs your fingernails. So I need to probably wire wheel it and then take some of that tan colored rust reforming whatever spray I got over here. This is what I used on the inside of the frame. As you can see, I use that. It works pretty good. I'll put that on the back side of the front bumper. But most reasonable bumper I could find on Marketplace, $75 for this bumper, and it don't have any dents in it. Maybe 1 or 2 tiny microscopic dings in it. Even comes with the top and the lower piece. It matches the truck perfectly as far as wore out and worn. So the headlights I polished up. Got the headlights looking good. These lower lights, I need to take these off and get some type of brush around this outside area to get all this dirt out. This headlight was actually sitting in the back of the stolen bed. As you can see, it's got some dirt in it right there where it was flipped upside down in the bed. Who knows how long it's been in the back of that bed. But there's dirt right there, but I don't care. I mean, the inside of the headlight looks good. It's not all peeling and nasty. So I picked the best headlight for that side and the best headlight for this side, which they look good. They work good. But yeah, these marker lights right here, you can see that dirt behind there. I need to clean all that off. And I mean, you know, it's fine. It's fine. And the hood that everybody wants a damn HD hood. When I had parts for sale and I had the front of this truck in some of the pictures, I had people messaging me, hey, what's up with that HD hood? It's mine. It's on my truck. Would you sell the HD hood? No, I'm not selling the hood off my truck. Some guy, he wanted to give me $300 for the hood. He wanted to give me $300, and he said he may have a factory hood to trade me. And I was like, no, because I got the hood on the truck. I got it on there. I mean, it's not that I love the HD hood, but I got it on there. It came with everything. I got it aligned. It fits great. So I don't want to risk getting rid of it and get another hood that don't fit good or has dings in it. This hood has 1 or 2 dings in it. I've shown it before. It's got a real kind of a low spot right here, and there's 1 little ding up there. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But yeah, anyway, that's about it for this year. I don't plan on making another video this year. Next year, well, nothing's going to change next year as far as making videos. Next October, if I'm still here and I still remember, I may go visit cemeteries again, starting with October 1st. So 31 cemeteries in that month. That's going to be a challenge, but I'll try to do it if I even remember. But anyway, in between all this cold weather, it's kind of warm out here. I'm in a t-shirt, so I buzzed over my yard real fast. There are some tufts of grass. There's some grass sticking up here and there. I went over it real fast, flattened it, and mowed over the leaves. But anyway, that will be it for this year. So you guys have a great New Year's, great Christmas. Have a good day or night. Try to stay positive towards the end of the year. Don't get in any fights with any family members or whatever. I'm just talking out of my ass. You guys have a great day or night, holidays, and New Year.